We are Denny and Nikki and are currently traveling 1 month in Albania. We are leaving the bustling city of Tirana for the mountains of Albania. There, we will make our way to a small alpine village, Theth, surrounded by incredible mountains, which bear the nickname the Accursed Mountains, which are the Albanian Alps. Here you will find family-run guest houses nestled in between these giant peaks. The journey there alone is incredible. You get there either by foot from Valbona, an 8-hour hike away, or you get picked up by a minivan from the town of Shkodër. And how do you get a seat in the minivan?
We had no idea how to get to Theth, so we just called our guest house and we were like, hey, how do we get there? And they're like, oh, we'll send a bus to your apartment to get you. So apparently there's some type of bus that's supposed to pick us up.
We'll see.
We'll see. He showed up early, so I guess it worked out.
He was just waving at us, and I'm like, okay, hi. Guess you're our bus driver.
To Theth, right?
Yeah.
That's us.
Good morning. You got it.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Yes.
Good.
The road to Theth first goes uphill on a very windy and small road, dodging shepherds, cars, and just random farm animals on the way.
Oh shit.
We've survived the bus ride. So far, we're halfway, so let's have a quick stop.
Driving up here, I was like, where are we? Because we're so high up, got the clouds, the mountains, and our driver is crazy good at his job. He's just like talking on the phone, dodging cows, dodging goats, dodging pigs. Yeah, I'm happy to be in an Albanian driver's hands.
Yeah. Chilly.
It's cold as hell, oh my God.
So apparently we're under a bridge. There's construction going on, so we have to switch buses to a bus waiting on the other side.
Yeah.
We just paid for this bus. Now we're gonna hop into another bus.
And then the second half was all down, but a very bumpy road down into the valley of Theth. And then sometimes the bus stops to let other people off or just talk to someone local.
Made it.
Made it.
Got it all. Hi guys.
Hello. Hi.
Okay, so we made it to Theth, the valley. Took us about 4 hours with all of the stops.
Which made it feel like an adventure. Before we went to check out the guest house, we had to meet and feed some of the farm animals.
You're here.
Okay.
Yeah. Welcome. It's good.
Good? Oh. Super sweet.
Yeah?
Yeah. So far I've had a really warm welcome here in this guest house from Pashko and his wife. It's in this beautiful valley with lots of farm animals, beautiful high mountains with clouds hanging on top of it, and this beautiful small guest house. I can't wait what dinner's even looking like, right?
Yeah.
Because she's gonna cook for us tonight. You wanna taste?
Sure.
I know you love grapes.
Wow. That's totally different than any grape I've ever had. I'm the type of person that just like gets 10 grapes and shoves them all in my mouth at the same time.
Yeah.
Tirana was nice, but this is the Albania that I was researching and that I imagined. Look at everything around us. It's beautiful. Right, buddy? Yeah.
So let's talk a bit about why we're here. Obviously to see this beautiful nature and to do some of Albania's most beautiful hikes here in the mountains, also called the Albanian Alps. Let me show you what our room looks like and kind of what the guest house here looks like in Albania. So you have a hallway with different rooms, and we booked our own private room, which looks something like this. So it's very simple. You just have your bed, very nicely made, thick sheets, which is good because it's cold here. And that's it. And we have windows overlooking beautiful mountains. That's it. Very simple. So where do we shower? At the end of this hallway. Also very simple. Toilet, shower, sink, and that's it. here you have different rooms. We've seen rooms with multiple beds in them.
So if you had 4 single people.
Yeah. And then you have another upstairs, so there could be a good amount of people here. So people come hiking here in the summer months until October. And now it's end of September?
Yeah, it's almost October.
It's almost October.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the winters are very long and rough. And I believe there's still some snow even in June.
About 20 families live in this valley, and they move back to towns like Shkodër before the roads become inaccessible when winter comes. The families have about 4 to 5 months where they can run their guest houses here in Theth. Tourism hasn't really picked up here yet, but we have a feeling that that is just a matter of time. And time seems to slow down in these small villages. Nothing too fancy, just nature and home-cooked food. The perfect combination for a weekend away, if you ask me.
And then here you have the common area. Here's where we're gonna eat tonight. There's a fire because it's actually really chilly here in the mountains. And this is where we're gonna enjoy our feast tonight.
As soon as we got here, we walked around the little village, but then we were so tired that we went to bed. It was raining. It was perfect. We slept for like 2 hours. So
Yes.
now we're back up and we're looking at the mountains, and it's just cloud covered. You can't really see the peaks. It's
No.
beautiful. It's like right out of a storybook.
Definitely. And I can see her preparing some food in the kitchen. I'm hungry. I know I keep talking about food, but I'm hungry. And I'm curious to see what food they make here at this Albanian guest house. That was our dinner here in the guest house. The host prepared it with her daughters. We had some pumpkin soup, bread, feta cheese, phyllo dough, pastries with spinach in it, Greek salad, sausages, so much food. It's fun to share a meal with other travelers, talk to them, see where they're coming from, and hang out afterwards. But now it's time to sleep. Have our first night here in this guest house and see what breakfast is like tomorrow. The sun will be shining and it's a new day in the Albanian Alps.
Woke up this morning and we didn't think the mountains could be any prettier, but that cloud cover just kind of came off of them, and it's even more beautiful than yesterday.
It's beautiful how these mountains change, and you see again the smoke coming up from the guest houses. It's almost magical. You can see we're back in the community room. The tables are set for breakfast, but because it's so freezing, we're just gonna hang out at the fire. It's pretty simple. Again, bread, similar one from yesterday. Cheese, big blocks of cheese, some vegetables, a big blob of butter, and something that looks like jelly. Tea.
I'll let you know how it is.
I have some mountain tea, so we're just gonna enjoy it with the fireplace behind us.
Okay, let's go explore Theth.
Staying in a guest house is the perfect way to explore Theth, which is what you will see in our upcoming videos. And now, would you stay in an Albanian guest house?